quiet ember light. I gather glass upon the iron pipe. No sudden force, no measured rush of might, just steady hands that learn to shape the type. The molten core begins to turn and spin, and draws the hidden clarity from within. Heat remembers every curve I draw. The form appears without a rigid law. Spin around, let the breath align. Through molten glass where shadows intertwine. 4 beats wide, the surface cools and clears, catching the light of unspoken years. I do not force the cooling pain. I let it harden to the quiet strain. The workshop holds the weight of ancient fire. Ash settles soft upon the wooden floor. I watch the surface ripple and retire, and trace the fractures I was seeking for. What bends and breaks will catch the morning ray. What stays unpolished guides the dark away. Light remembers every edge I trace. The shape emerges in a slower pace. Spin the rod, let the breath align. Stands but bears the cooling strain. What shatters on the iron rail becomes the dust that feeds the coming rain. The pattern shifts when I release the heat, and finds its form in stillness complete. Spin the rod, let the breath align. Through molten glass where shadows intertwine. 4 beats wide, the surface cools and clears, catching the light of unspoken years. I do not force the cooling pain. I let it harden to the quiet strain.
Loaded up my cart with wheat and wool and clay. The morning sun was chasing all the mist away. Then I saw you buying ribbons from the tailor's stall, and suddenly I didn't mind the market call at all. Oh, the baker selling bread so fresh and warm, but nothing here could ever match your simple charm. Among the noise and barter, under endless skies, I found a little piece of heaven in your eyes. So let the market bells ring out this golden day, barter me a little smile, trade me just a little while. All the silver in the world could not compare to the ribbons in your hair. I sold a sack of barley for a coin of copper bright. Then I bought that very ribbon just to give to you by night. You laughed and said a trader shouldn't give his goods away. I said for you, my lady, I would work for free all day. Oh, the tailor clapped his hands and the blacksmith sang along. The whole square seemed to know a simple, happy song. Among the noise and barter, under endless skies, I found a little piece of heaven in your eyes. So let the market bells ring out this golden day, while the world just fades away. Barter me a little smile, trade me just a little while. All the silver in the world could not compare to the ribbons in your hair. Maybe love is not a castle or a golden throne, but a ribbon in a market where two hearts are known. One coin, one look, one never-ending dance, and a lifetime built on nothing but a chance. So let the market bells ring out this golden day, while the world just fades away. Barter me a little smile, trade me just a little while. All the silver in the world could not compare to the ribbons in your hair. A pebble sank into the silver pond. The ripples spread and then were gone. You knelt beside me, tracing circles in the sand, and time slipped softly from my open hand. The crane stood silent on a single leg, watching over all the words we never said. I never knew a garden made of stone could make two lonely spirits feel so known. Let the incense rise and slowly fill the air. There is nothing to repair. Moss and shadow, wood and grace, every stone has found its place. In the quiet of this shrine, I am yours, and you are mine. A bamboo fountain gently tipped and filled the bowl. You smiled and said that music cleanses every soul. The temple bells were silent, but the wind on a single leg, watching over all the words we never said. I never knew a garden made of stone could make two lonely spirits feel so known. Let the incense rise and slowly fill the air. There is nothing to repair. Moss and shadow, wood and grace, every stone has found its place. In the quiet of this shrine, I am yours, and you are mine. Maybe love is not a fire or a flood, but the patience in the turning of the wood. One breath, one leaf, one never-ending stream, and a lifetime lived inside a single dream. Let the incense rise and slowly fill the air. There is nothing to repair. Moss and shadow, wood and grace, every stone has found its place. In the quiet of this shrine, I am yours, and you are mine. The binding thread is frayed but still holds fast. I spread the vellum on the wooden board. No rush to seal the margins of the past, just careful hands that honor every word. The needle moves through time without a song, and stitches silence to the aging ground. Ink remembers what the fingers trace. The quiet pages find their resting place. Pull the cord, let the spine align through fractured leaves where memory reclines. 4 beats wide, the leather breathes beneath the dust of centuries. I do not force the folding seam. I let it settle like a patient tree. Supplies a measured steady weight. The glue cools slow beneath the lantern glow. I watch the margins learn to separate, and trust the cracks to show what time will know. What's left unspoken in the faded line will outlast every polished bright design. Wax remembers every edge I seal. Teaches how to heal. Pull the cord, the spine align
walls keep no shelf. The structure stands but breathes with every leaf. What's bound in thread will outlast steel. What's left unsealed is meant to feel. The pattern shifts when I release the press, and finds its weight in quiet stillness. Pull the cord, the spine align, through fractured leaves where memory reclines. 4 beats wide, the leather breathes beneath the dust of centuries. I do not force the folding sea, I let it settle like a patient tree.
You walked into my workshop as the midnight chime had ceased. The gears were still, the tension in the mainspring was released. But then you touched the escapement with a finger soft and light, and the whole machine began to sing throughout the night. Every cog was turning, every pendulum would sway. The clock upon the wall forgot the time of day. I never knew a room of brass and steel could teach my heart exactly how to feel. Let the gears align, let the ratchet find its place in this intricate embrace. Brass and copper, spring and key, you have wound a love in me. Every tick that tacks inside is a pulse I cannot hide. You picked a little gear that had fallen to the floor and placed it in a gap that I'd not noticed before. The mechanism clicked and then it started up anew, as if the only missing component had been you. Every cog was turning, every pendulum would sway. The clock upon the wall forgot the time of day. I never knew a room of brass and steel could teach my heart exactly how to feel. Let the gears align, let the ratchet find its place in this intricate embrace. Brass and copper, spring and key, you have wound a love in me. Every tick that tucks inside is a pulse I cannot hide. Maybe love is not a fire or a flower, but a clockwork beating through the midnight hour. One cog, one spring, one never-ending rhyme, and 2 hearts keeping perfect time. Let the gears align, let the ratchet find its place in this intricate embrace. Brass and copper, spring and key, you have wound a love in me. Every tick that tucks inside is a pulse I cannot hide. binding thread is frayed but still holds fast. I spread the vellum on the wooden board. No rush to seal the margins of the past, just careful hands that honor every word. The needle moves through time without a sound, and stitches silence to the aging ground. The ink remembers what the fingers trace. The quiet pages find their resting place. Pull the cord, let the spine align. To fractured leaves where memory reclines. 4 beats wide, the leather breathes beneath the dust of centuries. I do not force the folding seam, I let it settle like a patient dream. The press applies a measured, steady weight. The glue cools slow beneath the lantern glow. I watch the margins learn to separate, and trust the cracks to show what time will know. What's left unspoken in the faded line will outlast every polished, bright design. Wax remembers every edge I seal. The quiet binding teaches how to heal. Pull the cord, let the spine align. Through fractured leaves where memory reclines. 4 beats wide, the leather breathes beneath the dust of centuries. I do not force the folding seam, I let it settle like a patient dream. I count no volumes, keep no shelf. The structure stands but breathes with every leaf. What's bound in thread will outlast steel. What's left unsealed is meant to feel. The pattern shifts when I release the press, and finds its weight in quiet stillness. Pull the cord, let the spine align. To fractured leaves where memory reclines. 4 beats wide, the leather breathes beneath the dust of centuries. I do not force the folding seam, I let it settle like a patient dream. Carved your name in the runestone by the fjord's edge, where the cold black water meets the grassy ledge. A raven watched me from a twisted ancient pine and whispered that your fate was always meant for mine. The mountains wear the snow like a silent heavy crown, and the echo of the saga will never settle down. I never knew a land so frozen, stark and old could teach a heart to burn against the bitter cold. So let the northern lights above the longship dance tonight, where the darkness turns to light. Runestone, Raven, fjord so deep, promises the spirits keep. In the mead hall warm and grand, I will hold your frozen hand. You met me by the water as the stars began to fall. The wolves were silent, listening to the ocean's call. You gave me a small carving of a bear, so fierce and true, and said, "This is my heart, now it belongs to you." Where the snow like a silent heavy crown, and the echo of the saga will never settle down. I never knew a land so frozen, stark and old could teach a heart to burn against the bitter cold. So let the northern lights above the longship dance tonight, where the darkness turns to light. Runestone, Raven, fjord so deep, promises the spirits keep. In the mead hall warm and grand, I will hold your frozen hand. Maybe love is not a summer in a southern grove, but a winter by the hearthstone where the old gods roll. One rune, one breath, one never-ending way, and a lifetime in the saga that the raven saves. So let the northern lights above the longship dance tonight, where the darkness turns to light. Runestone, Raven, fjord so deep, promises the spirits keep. In the mead hall warm and grand, I will hold your frozen hand. The binding thread is frayed but still holds fast. I spread the vellum on the wooden board. No rush to seal the margins of the past, just careful hands that honor every word. The needle moves through time without a sound,
pitches silence to the aging ground. Ink remembers what the fingers trace. The quiet pages find their resting place. Pull the cord, let the spine align. Through fractured leaves where memory reclines. 4 beats wide, the leather breathes. Beneath the dust of centuries, I do not force the folding seam. I let it settle like a patient dream. The press applies a measured, steady weight. The glue cools slow beneath the lantern glow. I watch the margins learn to separate, and trust the cracks to show what time will know. What's left unspoken in the faded line will outlast every polished bright design. Wax remembers every edge I seal. The quiet binding teaches how to heal. Pull the cord, let the spine align. The structure stands but breathes with every leaf. What's bound in thread will outlast steel. What's left unsealed is meant to feel. The pattern shifts when I release the press, and finds its weight in quiet stillness. Pull a cord, let the spine align. Through fractured leaves where memory reclines. 4 beats wide, the leather breathes. Beneath the dust of centuries, I do not force the folding seam. I let it settle like a patient dream. Like a patient dream. The mainspring coils beneath the loop's soft gleam. I wipe the dust from every polished wheel. No forced alignment, no impatient seam. Just steady hands that understand the steel. The balance breathes a fraction of a turn, and learns a quiet rhythm it must earn. Oil settles where the friction hides. The pendulum divides what time provides. Wind the gear, let the tension ease. To brass and wire where patience breathes. 4 beats wide, the pendulum swings. Beneath the weight of forgotten things, I do not force the ticking seam. A measured dream. catches, then releases slow. Accounted for, a steady return of sound. I watch the index sweep across the globe and trust the imperfections I have found. What skips a fraction teaches how to wait. What runs uncalibrated learns its rate. Brass remembers every measured arc. The quiet mechanism finds its mark. Wind the gear, let the tension ease. Wind the gear, let the tension ease. Seconds keep no chart. The movement runs but breathes with every part. What's wounding tension will unwind in grace. What's left unpolished finds its proper place. The rhythm shifts when I release the key and finds its pace in quiet symmetry. Wind the gear, let the tension through brass and wire where patience breathes. 4 beats wide, the pendulum swings beneath the weight of forgotten things. I do not force the ticking scene. I let it settle like a measured dream. You where the olive branches kiss the sea. The marble of the temple glowed like eternity. A turtle dove was cooing from the lintel of the shrine, and every single stone knew your name was meant for mine. The aging carried stories from the heroes to the shore, and every single wave seemed to whisper something more. I never knew a land so old, so sacred and so wise could hold a brand new love beneath the ancient skies. So let the gods look down upon this little patch of green, where the olives grow serene, marble column, honeycomb. Love has built itself a home in the shadow of the past. We have found a love that lasts. You poured a drop of wine upon the thirsty sacred ground and said a prayer that only the immortals could have found. A laurel leaf fell softly and it landed on your brow, and I knew right then that love was our eternal now.
beneath the ancient sky. So let the gods look down upon this little patch of green, where the olives grow serene, marble column, honeycomb. Love has built itself a home in the shadow of the past. We have found a love that lasts. Maybe love is not a flame that burns and dies, but a temple that the ages recognize. One leaf, one breath, one never-ending sea, and a lifetime lived inside a mystery. So let the gods look down upon this little patch of green, where the olives grow serene, marble column, honeycomb.